A beautiful day here in Door County it is. The sun is shining brightly, the sky is blue. There's hardly a breeze in the air, and I believe we're at about 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Most people think of Door County for its pristine winter activities such as snowmobiling, cross-country skiing, hiking, ice fishing, enjoying the outdoors. A lot of people think of Door County solely for its summer activities, the sailing, the swimming, the enjoying the natural environment. But today, here in a beautiful little community called Jacksonport on the east side of this beautiful Door County is a stellar event, an event that commemorates the first plunge 26 years ago by a young man we'll meet a little later, called the Polar Bear Plunge. We have the Jacksonport Polar Bear Plunge today, January 1st, 2013. A day of renewal, a day of enjoyment for the family. We're going to see more of that soon. Here we are at the 27th annual Polar Bear Plunge in the firehouse in Jacksonport. And we're with a man who's greeting us and wishing us a Happy New Year. Your name, sir?
Dale Wiegand with Egg Harbor Fire Department.
Dale, good to see you, and good for coming over. Good for you coming over from Egg Harbor. I understand this is a combined event of many fire departments in Door County. Is that correct?
That's correct. It's actually with the Northern Door Fire Chiefs Association, and all the benefits that we have today of the profits are going to go into the scholarship fund for members' siblings that are going on to college.
Excellent, excellent. And are they restricted into fire science or any of the other related disciplines?
Actually, no. This is open up to anybody that's going to just go to college.
What a good plan to educate the people of our peninsula and help benefit our future here and the future leaders. So we're planning on having a really great breakfast. I can see that everybody's working hard together. How many people do you typically treat to breakfast here on a given year?
Well, our counts in the past run 125, 150, and so far the way it's going this year, I think we're going to have a lot more.
Isn't that great? And it's a beautiful day out. It's sunny. I see a lot of hungry people and very happy people after they've been fed. So I want to thank you for doing this for the people of Door County and the people here in Jacksonport. And I wish you a great day, Dale, and a good year.
Well, thank you. Same to everybody out there. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Now, typically, what is being made here are called pancakes, but I think they're very special pancakes made by a very special pancake chef. Your name, sir?
Bob Volpe, Ephraim Fire Department.
Welcome, Bob. And you're a right-hand flipper. What are the things we look for when we're making pancakes?
Well, when the pancakes are like this, we're looking for bubbles to start popping, so that means the bottom side's done. And then they're flipped, and we make sure they stay on the griddle. And then let them finish up, and when you're ready, we'll either serve them or we'll put them down in the pan, the warmer.
Beautiful golden brown, and there were some bubbles going on last night, I imagine, and now we're having bubbles here in the morning, but with pancakes to warm us.
Well, early this morning, we had a pancake breakfast at our church, so I was watching the bubbles pop then.
Aren't you a good man and expert at it? We thank you for all your work here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And here we are in the social hall of the Jacksonport Fire Station, and there are a lot of happy, smiling faces here. And your name, sir?
Mark Kelly's my name.
Mark, good to meet you, Mark. And did you partake of this great breakfast?
I did. It was a fantastic breakfast, and the cherries were a nice addition for this year.
They had cherries. Very good. A real Door County treat. Quality. So good quality.
Definitely.
And, You have a lot of hardworking firemen here providing this for the community and for families. What do you think some of the key points? Are you a Jacksonport resident?
No, actually, we have a cabin just on Lakeshore Drive, though.
Oh, beautiful. And you come up from where?
Well, actually, we live in the UK. We live in Wales.
We are here with another happy family enjoying these pancakes and beautiful cherries on this Polar Bear Plunge Day, January 1st, 2013. And your family's name?
The Meyernick family.
And welcome to Jacksonport. Are you Jacksonport residents?
No, we actually came over from Wausau. We're
Lovely.
spending the holiday here in Door counties.
Excellent. It's an easy trip from Wausau, and it's you had beautiful sunshine today.
Exactly.
And daughter's first names?
Meredith.
Meredith. How do you do, Meredith? And I see you eat your pancakes in a very particularly careful way. You divide them very careful. Are you really good in math, Meredith?
Yes.
I figured. And when you get to take a subject called geometry, you're really going to be good. Yeah. And so what do you like the best about coming to Jacksonport?
That I like to see that there's always something going on.
Yes, there is. And it's a quiet place, but not today, is it?
No.
No. And are your family planning to go and become polar bears today?
I'm not sure.
Not sure, sir.
Oh, I'm thinking about throwing her in the water. And
Well, yeah, and see how she divides the ice crystals. I think your dad's just kidding, Meredith. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right. And your first name?
Allie.
Allie, beautiful name. And you eat pancakes very carefully, too. Now, what's the best part about these pancakes?
They're nice and fluffy.
They are fluffy. They put extra fluff in here in Jacksonport just for you, just like polar bears have lovely fluff. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Good. And are you going to stay around to watch the polar bear people become frigid adventurers?
I'm not sure.
Sandy DeMaster.
Sandy, and I understand you had a great adventure yesterday at one of the local wineries.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
With you and your lovely wife.
She is, isn't she? And so now, is this a tradition for you to have a breakfast here in Jacksonport Hall?
Yeah, it's becoming a tradition. We moved up to Jacksonport 4 years ago from the Milwaukee area. And we really like to support the fire department,
And they support us so well.
that's right.
They take
and
care
they
of
put on a good pancake breakfast.
Yes, it's lovely, and I see you didn't partake of any of the cherries, such as your husband
That's
did.
right. Not yet, because I kind of am a maple syrup girl.
Yeah, a little mixture of the two is great. And I don't want your pancakes to get cold, but just a few more comments. Are you going to be going into the water? Are you going to go into that plunge today?
No and no.
Now, you were mentioning a little while ago that you have a particular function or an activity you're doing here at the Polar Bear Plunge, sir.
Yeah, we're helping collect food for Feed My People. The plungers, as I call them, they're supposed to be bringing a can of food for to participate in doing the plunge, and we're helping collect for Feed My People here in Door County.
Now, I understand last year that you actually put together a Polar Bear Plunge beverage. Are you still carrying that?
Yes, we have that today. The girls had one already. How was it, girls?
Very good.
And so, Montana, why do you enjoy plunging yourself into the frigid waters of Lake Michigan on January 1st?
Because it's fun.
It's fun, and could you elaborate on that, perhaps?
No, I'm their manager. I just watch.
Yeah, and take 10% of all their
Exactly.
lower body temperature, yes. So how long does it typically take you to rejuvenate your body core heat after this? I don't mean to bring up negative things, but...
Well, the men over there,
Yes.
they heat up the car before we
come in, so the car's already nice and warm.
There's an art to it.
There is. There's a
We
team.
prepare.
This is
Good.
our team.
Good practice.
Yeah.
Good
We're
practice.
the team.
Yeah.
We're the pit crew.
Perfect. The support organization. Any New Year's resolutions, this being January 1st? Montana?
Well, I just started my first year of college this year.
Excellent.
My resolution is to start up the second semester good. So
How many countries do you think have polar bears as part of their natural inhabitants?
ooh, I don't know, 3?
2.
And those two would be?
North America, Alaska, Antarctica, North Pole.
So B is your answer.
B.
I understand that you're carrying a good breakfast menu now as well.
Yes, we started breakfast last summer. We got the ladies from the Sandpiper, and they're cooking for us. And right now in the winter, we do Saturdays and Sundays only.
Perfect. That helps. Everybody wants to get out on a weekend and have a little break from normal activity.
Right.
And enjoy themselves in a comfortable, great place. Sir, I understand that you've experienced not the polar bear plunge, but the polar bear plunge beverage. It's sort of glowing from here. It has a beautiful color to it. Do you feel that it gives you the inner warmth that one requires on a cold day?
Yes, it does.
And I understand it's very flavorful and very pure.
Yep. It is. It's got it's got the peppermint taste, and it goes down, warms up the insides a little
Yes.
bit. Yep.
Well,
Yes.
and you would say it's more of a sipping kind of beverage, I see, and take one's time and enjoy the moment, right?
Yep.
Great.
A couple times.
Yeah, enjoy. And we're here with another gentleman, and where are you from, sir?
Green Bay.
Good old Green Bay, lovely tidal town, frozen tundra, but we're north of the frozen tundra here, aren't we?
It's pretty frozen up here today. It looks like it's going to be a good time.
Indeed. Your first name, please?
My name's Jordan.
Jordan, and what brought you to the polar bear plunge today?
Well, it's something I've always wanted to do, and my brother has lived for the last 13 years in the Caribbean, and down there they do the polar bear plunge, all the people from the Netherlands. So I thought it'd be a little different up here.
Yeah, just a slight bit different. And so, do you think this will make you a stronger person? Do you think it'll make you have more interesting stories for your friends? Is this a personal challenge to yourself? How would you look at this event?
Well, I look at it as just another thing to put in your book of things you've done. I have 2 daughters who are coming up. They both said they're going to do it. They should be here shortly, and God willing, they aren't scared off by the cold. We'll be all going in together.
All right, we're here with the Boy Scouts. I believe it's the chapter or the is in
Bay Lakes Council.
Thank you. And your name, sir?
My name is David Hearn.
Hi, David. And yours?
Jerry Cole.
Jerry?
Becky Matheson.
Becky?
Scott Matheson.
Hi, Scott.
Phil Whipple.
Hey, Phil, you look very much like a fellow who's enjoying some pancakes a little while ago. Is he around? Have you been told that before?
I resemble that guy, yes.
Indeed.
That was
so you Scouts are collecting for what organization, please?
Feed My People.
And tell me a little bit about Feed My People. What kind of good things does it do here in Door County?
They give people that don't have enough money to buy food, their food and everything they need for all that other kind of stuff.
Excellent. So when did you take this on as a project of the Scouts?
2 years ago.
Excellent. And how has the collection been done last year? What kind of contribution did you have? And did it help to fill the pantries a bit?
Yes, we had a couple totes of food donated last year, and we collected monetary donations also.
Excellent, excellent. Well, this is a great spirited event. People are renewing their vows to be better people in the new year, and as part of that, contributing to a great organization called Feed My People through the wonderful organization called the Boy Scouts. So we're so happy you're here. Do you have any plans or resolutions for the new year?
For all the homeless people and that to find a home and for them to have enough food so they can last the year
Excellent. Good thought. And do you have a particular resolution besides finding more red clothing, Dave?
Yes, I do. This is a long thought resolution that I've made in terms of my demeanor toward people this year. Before I say anything, I'm going to consider, is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? And does it improve upon the silence?
And what sort, seeing that Mr. Scoopy can't speak very well or be heard very well, what do you think his function here at this great polar bear event is?
Well, first of all, Scoopy fits right in because it's the perfect weather for him. He really likes this versus the 4th of July parades.
We don't like to watch him melt in front of the camera.
No, sort of like Frosty the Snowman,
Indeed.
you know. But the real reason is that we're here supporting the Jacksonport Polar Bear Plunge and the Jacksonport Fire Department. Our family just took over the Culvers in Sturgeon Bay. And
congratulations.
Thank you. And we're really trying to help promote. We're doing a fundraiser today. 10% of the proceeds of our sales today will go to the Jacksonport Fire Department.
Win, win, win.
And we're giving out coupons today.
Excellent. Well, you're helping the plunge, you're helping the fire department, you're creating greater happiness, and we're keeping Mr. Scoopy solid and not in a melting state.
He's very happy today.
Yeah,
very,
indeed.
very
Thumbs
happy.
up, huh? Two thumbs up.
Scoop, right?
Beautiful. Is Mr. Scoopy going in the water?
I don't know. Are we going in the water, Scoop?
We'll see. And we're here with Sue Jarish, and Sue we know in many ways. She is one of the entities of warmth and welcoming here in Jacksonport and, of course, at this polar bear plunge. But perhaps even more importantly, you are the mother of the founder of this very event, are you not?
Yes, I am. The polar bear's mom.
The polar bear's mom. You don't look like you're molting at all. Sue.
Not at all.
No.
I'm holding it all together today to keep warm.
Beautiful, and it's a great day, don't you think? It's sunny. There's very little wind. The temperature's down a bit, but and as compared to other events, I remember the wind whipping through here, making it even more uncomfortable.
This is a very nice day. We have our hockey pucks and rocks in case we need them to hold things down, but we're good to go today. It's very nice. We have our T-shirts that designate the year, and we have wonderful little necklaces that we've had, commemorative necklaces. We have lapel pins. The T-shirts are the big item.
Surely.
This year. People collect those.
Well, you proudly display the polar bearness as you go through society with your T-shirt and create even greater interest outside this event by having it. We understand you're from the lovely area of Kimberly. What brought you to Jacksonport?
Well, a few years ago, my dad found some property up here at Sunrise Dunes Estates, and we decided to build a cottage up here. So we built that a few years ago, and we've been coming up ever since on weekends. So my real name is Isabel, but all my friends call me Izzy, so I guess it's just shorter, and it sounds fun.
Big question is, do you think you could have found any other objects to wrap around your wonderful face to keep it warm today?
Well, I do have 3 other hats at home, so I probably could have put those on, but I thought this would keep me pretty cozy today.
We're here with one of the very esteemed, prestigious Jarish family. John, how are you today?
I'm good, Dennis. How are you doing? Happy New Year.
And a great New Year to you. You're very well known throughout the peninsula in both the methods and ways in which you help promote all the businesses and activities and parks that we have here.
Yeah, I'm fortunate that my day job, if you want to call it that, although it's more than just days, I get to promote a place that I love, Door County here, and I couldn't be happier with that. And one of the things that I enjoy promoting just from a personal level here is the polar bear swim, always a good event. And my 20th year going in this year. I didn't get dumb enough for about 6 years, and then I stupid it up a little bit and said, I got to join my brother in the water.
I think it was more of a feeling of belonging, don't you think?
Yeah, we'll go with that. That sounds a lot more classy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you give us a great deal of knowledge and pleasure in the broadcast you do, John. And today, what are your personal goals in going in besides accomplishing this 20th year?
Well, just, really enjoying, relishing in the moment. Personally, I love being out in the water looking back at the crowd at once, because usually I go in a little bit later wave so I can get some photos. And it's just fun to sit back and look at all the people enjoying themselves, and knowing that I'm a part of helping all these folks get in the water and have a good start to their new year. That makes it all worthwhile to me.
And set a very positive example. You and your whole family do. You set a great tone.
Thank you.
And the local fire department is here to support the safety of this event. And it's become a great, it started out as an individual event and then a few friends. And now, of course, it's a big family event, community event. A lot of people involved, a lot of people enjoying this on many, many levels.
Yeah, and that's really fun to watch and see how different families have gotten into it. But we absolutely couldn't do this without the help of the Jacksonport Fire Department. They're really instrumental in safety and making sure that everything works safely on the beach. I mean, obviously safety is our primary concern, but then you get down to the volunteer level, the folks that are helping in the registration area, or you've got David Gore and his wife Tracy from Loud Entertainment to put some music together for us. They donate their time. So it's fun to see how people kind of come together to put together this community event, although it's not just our local community, because as you guys know and have talked to people from all over the country that have come in to enjoy the swim.
Well, not only around the country. A few years ago, we had some people from Korea. We've had people from Taiwan. A Russian lady we met last year, I believe. And just down the road, we met an American who's been living in the Caribbean for the past 10 years.
Oh.
And his brother is coaching him along to find enjoyment in this venue as well.
His blood's got to be a little on the thin side.
Well, yeah, his bravery needs some bolstering. So yeah,
bless his heart.
Yeah. So John, it's great talking with you. You're a great personality and a great ambassador for all of Door County, and we appreciate everything you're doing.
Well, thank you very much, and I really appreciate you guys being here to cover the swim as well. You and Delatty and everybody that makes your being here possible. We appreciate that too.
It's a joy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have a very happy duo here, the dynamic duo. And your name, sir?
I'm Zach.
Hi, Zach. And your first name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Where are you folks from?
Ellison Bay.
Lovely Ellison Bay. So you've come south for this activity.
Indeed. It's much warmer here.
Yeah, it always is, and it's sunny, and a lot of people come south for that. So, Maggie, what year are you in school? What grade?
I'm in 6th grade.
6th grade. Is this your first polar bear plunge?
Second.
Second. So you're a veteran, would you think?
Maybe.
Maybe. And so after your first event, was that last year?
Yeah.
How have you grown and strengthened yourself to accommodate the slightly colder temperature this year?
Brought warmer clothes.
A little warmer, a little better planning. And Zach, why do you go in and become a polar bear on this day?
Well, it's camaraderie. It's a family affair now. We got to do this every year until we can't do it anymore.
You know, there's so much in life we have to think of that way. Isn't
that's right. La familia.
La familia. Hey. And so I hope you enjoy yourself. Any parting words for our audience on your thoughts for 2013?
Good luck.
Good luck. That's a great, that summarizes it all. All right, thanks for talking with us.
Thank you so much.
We're here with Joe Jarish, and he is a fixture. He is our cheerleader. He is our coordinator for this wonderful polar bear event. Joe, how many years is it going to be for you to partake of the frigid water?
This will be my 20th year going into the water. John and I are both together, so my son John and I are at 20 years chasing JR at 27. I doubt whether we'll catch him.
Well, you know, I don't think he's going to take a rest from this.
No, I don't think he's going to take a rest.
He's too much of a good example for all of us.
Well, not only that, but there's no way he's going to let his little brother get ahead of him.
So you have a very beautiful day here, Joe. It's nice of you to order this up, being a Jacksonport resident.
Well, having been here the last several years, you know what a problem the wind has been. And so for today, not to have the wind and to have the sun, it's kind of offsetting the ice and the little cooler temperatures. I just took the water temperature. The water temperature is at 32 degrees, and the air temperature is at 24 degrees.
Well, that's a warming effect. People, we should all jump in.
Yeah, well, that's it. And again, I can't emphasize enough, when I came here this morning at 8 o'clock, I was very apprehensive about access to the water. But what the fire department has done in the last several hours has put my mind completely at ease.
And in terms what effect did they do?
Well, basically what they did is they made an in and they made an out.
Ah, beautiful.
And what we're going to be doing is we're going to have people walk across the ice, not run. Normally, if you remember when you did it last year, there was no ice. We ran in. Today, because of the ice here, we're going to have people walk into the water, and then they'll come out over there, so there's not going to be the congestion going in and coming out.
Smart movement, Joe, and it's almost like passage into that River Jordan, and coming out the other end, a more spiritual person.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's going to certainly be a lot safer, and it will put my mind at ease. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is think in terms of safety. How can we get that many people in and out safely and have it be an enjoyable, pleasurable experience to a degree?
Besides being such an integral part of this and sort of exemplary guide in this activity, you're basically going to be counting down, Joe. You're going to be informing all the participants.
I'll be leading the countdown as I have since I started being the MC. I'll be giving the water temperature in the air. I'll be giving the instructions that I've gotten from the fire department about people getting safe access into and out of the water. Pretty much kind of being the ringmaster, so to speak, to control the circus that's going to be going on around.
And it is a circus, but they can't really have too many polar bears in circuses based on the temperature, and they get overheated. But in this circus, we can do that. We're here with another celebrity, and he's a fine actor. He's with several organizations. And your name, sir?
Dan Clarer.
Dan. And Dan, where are you from originally, or where do you live currently?
I'm from Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, down by Madison, and I'm up here seasonally with American Folklore Theater and Third Avenue Playhouse.
So what is the great event that we saw a couple weeks ago at Third Avenue Playhouse, that you were the one-man wonderful show?
I did Santaland Diaries by David Sedaris, and it's a one-man show about a disgruntled elf working at Macy's in New York City.
A happy man like you portraying a disgruntled. But your warmth and your personality and your multifaceted abilities came out in that role so wonderfully.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
So how are you carrying over this Macy's elf into this frigid experience of immersing yourself into Lake Michigan?
I'm going to bear it all, get out my elf costume, and wash away the last month of Macy's disgruntledness in the freezing shores of Lake Michigan.
It's very purging. It's like, yeah, there you go. One more. Wonderful.
Well, this is my first time, so I can only assume that it's going to be a shocking revelation, and I'm probably going to see the eyes of God or something.
Or a shrinkage factor beyond belief.
Well, that's inevitable. So.
Yeah, enjoy yourself, and great seeing you.
Thank you very much.
Are these gentlemen, would you call these headdresses, are these trapped animals you've had, or roadkill?
They were purchased online, actually.
Beautiful examples of warm headwear. Where are you guys from?
Butamore, Wisconsin.
And
near Winnicott.
Yeah, we're both from Butamore.
And what drew you here to beautiful Jackson?
We have a cabin up here, and we've been doing this for the last 8 or so years. So,
how many years is this for you?
8, I think.
8. And each year, do you find a new awakening or something you discover about yourself doing this?
Yeah, we discovered that there's the people that don't do it with us are a hell of a lot smarter than we are.
I doubt that. I doubt that. But you're wiser at the end of it, for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it gives us bragging rights. It just takes a lot every year because, like, my son's doing it this year for the first year. And it's like you got to do it once. And then you start to question yourself, well, if you only need to do it once, why are we doing it again and again?
It's a little chillier. There's more ice this year than we've seen in the last couple of years. The coldest we ever had was 4 degrees out.
Last year there were folks from 23 different states and 3 foreign countries came to be a part of this special affair here on the beach in Jacksonport. A special movie, Feed the Fish, was made about the swim. The current water conditions, the water temperature is an invigorating 32 degrees. The air temperature is a comfortable 24 degrees, and the sun is shining on all of our Jacksonport polar bears. In just a little while, you will see a gentleman come on the beach wearing a tuxedo. That is J.R. George. He is the founder of the Polar Bear Club. 27 years ago, when he was 13 years old, he went in all by himself. In just 27 years, as I said, he has grown to be the biggest one in Wisconsin and one of the top 5 in the country.
You guys are visiting us from some faraway places. Can you tell us your first name and where you're from?
I'm Clara and I am from Italy.
Italy?
Yeah. I'm Malia, but I'm from Chicago.
What part of Chicago?
Yorkville. It's
Lovely.
Like Western.
Good, yeah.
I'm Elia, I'm from near Venice in Italy.
Lovely. Go for the swim.
Beatrice from Italy.
Marco from Italy.
And so what drew you? Your friend guided you up to these frigid waters? How did you decide to do this year?
I don't know.
Our family brought us here.
Okay. Yeah. And are you going to school in the U.S. currently?
No, I'm studying in Italy. Like we are doing it.
Excellent. Yes. Excellent. Now, what are you going to tell your families in Italy about the wacky, crazy practice that we do here in Wisconsin? What kind of impressions are they going to have about your judgment after this?
I would say that's how you do it.
That's America.
Yeah. And I hope you are enjoying your visit and you're going to enjoy today. What kind of things would you do New Year's Day back in Italy?
It's like just eating and see siblings. So more boring than this.
No, but great food.
At parties, yeah.
Here you have to take in and consume this beautiful weather, and it will help to purify you. So enjoy. Where are you guys from?
Here.
Here?
Sturgeon Bay.
Excellent. So what brought you up? Is this your first year to go?
No, it's not. It's my 3rd time.
Excellent.
My first time.
First time.
The shenanigans! The shenanigans brought me out.
All right. So what are you feeling is going to come out of this for you after you immerse yourself?
I won't feel anything. It's a new year. The start of a new year. Good with a bang. With a bang.
Marvelous.
Both. Definitely.
Yeah, it's all of above.
I just want to say I made this hat in high school, and I figured it'd be appropriate for this.
I think it's a great hat.
Yeah, right.
Little ducky going into the pond.
Yes.
Yeah. Is emerging. Hey, you missed. And we're here with 2 of the. Are you going to participate today, Matt?
Oh, no way.
No way today.
Bucket list.
It is eventually. You better go soon. I think it's part of a thing we should need to do.
I would do it, but I'm afraid I'll have a heart attack.
Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. Well, they are certainly concerned with safety here. Your names?
Dave Harsh.
Dave?
Ann Harsh.
Hi, Ann. And so you're doing some of the photography, and have you done this before, Dave?
Oh, I've done this about 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
And some of them have been posted on the Jacksonport Polar Bear.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks for contributing.
Approximately 15 minutes until swim time.
I lived in Hawaii for 10 years, and I decided that now this is my initiation back to Wisconsin.
I understand that you're a real veteran of this event. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And you were telling me a little bit before, how many times have you immersed yourself in the frozen waters of Lake Michigan?
I believe it's about 15. I'm not really sure.
And the first time you went in, what was the motivation?
My son wanted to go in, and he was 10, and he's now 25, and I've done it every year since, so it's got to be like 15 years.
27th year. The first 3 years, it was kind of a leap of faith. It wasn't near as exciting when I was the only one, and I had to high-five myself. But now, I mean, you look around, what's not to love? People in bikinis, costumes, all shapes and sizes. It's awesome.
Speaking of all shapes and sizes, we've got a man here who's another veteran
Yes,
of
sir.
this activity.
Yes, sir.
And I understand that you've gone in.
This is number 20. This is my grandpa's swimming suit.
It's a lovely
It
look.
is. I wear it once
So
a
it's
year.
Sort of like Where's Waldo, sort of.
Yeah, I'm like a really big candy cane out there.
Yeah,
It's not good.
perfect.
But I'm hella mad at my wife because I told her, take care of the suit. She washed the belt and shrunk the belt.
You know, that happens
You know,
as we
I'm
age,
telling you
doesn't
right
it?
now.
Some of my jeans are tighter that way, too.
I know. I mean, they'll get those guys that wear them skin-tight jeans.
Yeah.
They got nothing on me.
No. So, what are you looking forward to this year, and why is this year special?
Well, because it's number 20 for us. We got some new people doing it for the very first time. Every year we try and get some new people involved. And the reason it's special is because it's a great way to start the new year. You ring in the new year in an awesome way. I mean, how many people do this?
That's
you
right.
know? It's just awesome.
Only those who really want to grow and have fun here in Jacksonport.
Exactly. I mean, come on, Jacksonport.
Okay, JR. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please walk across the
This and all proceeds tonight are going to the Jacksonport Fire Department.
You know, it's really got to be a whole lot better from here on out because that's the start of the year, and you just move forward from here.
And a good warmth and love for your friends.
Absolutely.
All right.
Ashley.
Ashley, so how did you decide to come down here and do this plunge?
Well, we did it last year as like a basketball team, and we decided it'd be fun, another bonding experience for us to come
So
to.
this is a basketball team?
Yep.
Excellent. How are you guys doing this year?
We are 500 right now.
All right. Keep it growing and building. Huh?
Yes. Yes.
And your first name?
Mary.
Mary, where are you from?
Chicago.
What part of Chicago?
Oakland.
Oakland. So what comparison do you think the polar bears have to the Chicago Bears?
I don't know.
Then maybe started the swim very vigorously and slowed down by
Yes.
kind of chilled out.
Exactly like that.
So how have you grown from this experience, Mary?
I know I'll never do it again.
We made it! You did. Way to go. Way to go. Nice.
made it.
Nice. January 1st, 2013, Jacksonport, Wisconsin. What could be better than this polar bear plunge? A communal, a family, a fun event, a growth situation for all who have immersed themselves. This has been a wonderful, safe event run by the Jacksonport Fire Department. Everyone seems to have a great smile of accomplishment on their faces. Something that all of us can try to emulate in the new year, and that is growth through perhaps facing those things that are a little bit difficult and coming out the other end. From Jacksonport, this is your Den at the Door, Dennis Connolly, with our producer and videographer, Laddie Chapman. Thanking you again for joining us here on this joyous day. See you next year.
Well, thank you, and have a Happy New Year.